stop using LUTs. Now, before you come for me, relax. Gather your village people. Let's talk about it. I've been requested a lot of the times to make LUTs from my grades for purchase. A lot of persons on my social media especially comment and ask me to create LUTs so that they can buy. That's actually good money. But I refused. Until date, I do not have a single LUT or preset for either DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, whilst that is easy money for me to make, the reality for me matters a lot more. So let me take you back to why I have refused to create LUTs. When I started color grading, or when I started editing generally, of course, I wanted to learn how to grade. But I didn't really have access to a lot of information. So what I would do at that time was I would download LUTs, apply them to my footages, and get the worst of results. Now, I don't know if you're like me or if you've experienced it, but that's kind of actually very depressing, frustrating, and annoying. So you see this advert or you see this video from this amazing colorist. He tells you how this LUT is so beautiful, and of course you can see it yourself. He applies it to his footage. It looks exceptionally brilliant. Then you pay for it, download it, and then you apply it to your footage, and your footage looks like you just poured red oil everywhere. I never really understood why it was like that. So some of the times back then when I was using Premiere Pro actively, I would have to have like multiple layers, or adjustment layers rather. I have to have multiple adjustment layers of LUTs and then adjust the opacity of each of these layers to be able to achieve the look I wanted to achieve. That was my way of cheating the code, but it wasn't really sustainable because then your software begins to lag. The more adjustment layers you have, the heavier your timeline becomes. So it wasn't sustainable until I realized why these LUTs were not working for me. So let me break it down for you. When you download a LUT, you're downloading a grade done on a certain footage. Now, a couple of things you should consider would be the camera settings of the footage that grade was originally done on, the lighting, the color bit depth of the image. All of these factors affect the grade. Now, let's say for example, you download a LUT that was graded on a Red Gemini footage, Red Gemini 5K. You bring it to your Canon R50 footage and you apply it. How on earth do you expect that LUT is going to work? Another thing to consider again is the scenery. Say for example, a LUT was applied to a footage captured on a beach with blue skies, clear water. You don't download that LUT to apply on a footage you captured on a riverside with white clouds, no colors, just the only colors you have, probably just the green trees, nothing more. It will not work as well because the colors that are on the original footage that LUT was graded on that you saw and liked are not present in your footage. And so that realization began me on a journey to finding out how to grade. And so I began to learn color grading myself, and of course when I switched to DaVinci Resolve it became a completely different ballgame entirely. So essentially when you buy a LUT, it's a 50-50 chance. You are not really sure if the LUT is going to give you the result you saw in the video that advertised the LUT. So it's just really a gamble. And as a creative, you shouldn't be a gambler. If you want to be a gambler, drop your camera, go walk in a casino or go learn how to play poker or something. But you shouldn't be gambling with your work. So what then should you do? The answer is very simple. Learn color grading. It's as simple as that. Now, LUTs are shortcuts. Learning color grading takes you a while and takes you some discipline, but on the long run, it will pay you better. As a matter of fact, if you learn how to grade, using LUTs becomes even easier and better for you. Because if you grade with DaVinci Resolve, you can apply film looks. Those are the kind of LUTs that are available on DaVinci Resolve by default. You can apply film looks and then alter these film looks to achieve the kind of grade you're looking for. But before you do that, you have to learn the art of grading. You have to understand how colors flow. You have to develop your own color grading workflow that allows for your grading to flow into each other onto your final output. Now I have a tutorial here on YouTube that covers color grading and shows you my personal workflow in DaVinci Resolve. It's up here. If you watch it, it will help you build your own workflow and show you how nodes flow into each other until a final output that is desirable for you at the end of the day. So stop using LUTs or stop buying LUTs. Stop wasting your money. The money you're using to buy LUTs. Get enough data, sit on YouTube or buy color grading courses and study, practice. Learning how to grade is a lot better than buying LUTs. So stop following shortcuts. Learn the art. Tell me your worst LUT experience. I'd like to know it. Tell me in the comments. Well, that will be all for this video. Until the next video, don't forget to continue to learn, create until you become. Bye for now.